Welcome, wrestling fans, to World League Wrestling. I'm CT Harrison. On this episode of WLW-TV, your current World League Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Kyle Roberts and Rex, a wrestler for the people, make an open challenge for the titles. Answering that challenge, two members of our Young Lions division, Moses and Raheem de la Suede. Two of our Young Lions who have made a tremendous impact since their debut here at World League Wrestling. I expect this to be nothing more than a great match. Also in tonight's episode, the past World League Wrestling heavyweight champion, John Webb, will be taking on Moses. This is going to be an episode you will not want to miss. Why? Because we are WLW, we are World League Wrestling, and this is the house that Harley raced built. Wrestling fans, it is time to shut up and wrestle. This is World League Wrestling.
We're going to offer a WLW Tag-Team title opportunity to the next tag team that comes through those curtains. Now,
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of World League Wrestling TV. I am Terry Johnson, joined as always with my partner in crime, Art Sky.
It's great to be here, Terry.
Those of you that know Teddy Long know he's got a thing or two for tag teams, am I right? Yeah! Now, Rex, I don't know about you, but there's nothing more that I would like for Teddy Long to announce us in a tag team match. Yeah! What do you think about that, Rex?
I have to agree with you there, Kyle, because the main point on why we came out here is since we've won these glorious WLW Tag Team titles, the tag division's kind of dwindled away. Because first we defeated, or these wonderful champions, Superstar Steve and Brandon SBF. I seen Steve. No, then, and Night of Champions, we went one-on-one with Alpha and Omega! Our victory. Seen Omega, no Alpha. No Alpha. And I don't know what I do. But I'm a fighting champion. I would assume.
We are fighting champions.
We are fighting champions. Kind of hard to be fighting champions, and we'd be fighting ourselves.
What do you think, Art? You want to get in there and fight them together?
I don't know. They've held on to the titles for a while.
They're very successful champions.
Tall order.
I know you've already had a match tonight. A little bit. You doing okay?
I'm all right.
You're all right. All right. What do you say we spice things up a bit here tonight?
What do you got, Rex?
I'm thinking we've already seen one championship match tonight. Oh? You were in it? Yes. Well, why not another one? Why not another one? So, in the interest of fairness and wanting to revitalize this tag team division, we're going to offer a WLW Tag-Team title opportunity to the next tag team that comes through those curtains.
Oh, here we go.
An open challenge by the champions.
An open challenge by the champions. We're going to get to see some action right here and now.
You got a ref out. Richard's coming to the ring.
Richard White out here.
I know Austin was looking for a partner earlier, but I don't know that Richard, I don't know that he get the job done for him. We like you, Richard. All right, let's talk about it, Jay. Who is going to be the tag team that we're going to put these tag team titles on the line tonight? Come on. We're waiting. Let's go.
As now we wait.
Well, you know there's got to be somebody back there. There it goes.
And it's Moses. And who will his tag team partner be? And De La Suede,
Two up-and-coming wrestlers.
looking to get their first championships here in WLW, getting them together. You gotta wonder how this tag team's gonna work. Two very different personalities.
That's right. That's right. Moses, more of a quiet, down-to-business kind of guy. And De La Suede, a very, very out there, charismatic young man.
Loves to show off, and Moses loves to get the job done. And there you see De La Suede showing off as Moses gets right into the ring, adjusts his knee pads, and here we go.
I can't wait to see how these two young men click. See if they can really challenge for the titles.
And how courageous of the champions to put their titles up, not knowing who their competition was going to be, but you got to say they might be a bit relieved to see it's the new up-and-comers that they might not take as seriously as they need to tonight.
That's true, because if they don't take them seriously, I believe they could pull off an upset. I mean, they are graduates of the Race Wrestling Academy.
They absolutely are. Moses has a strong amateur background skill. Raheem De La Suede can fly like a bird. As now both men, after that stalemate, look to secure position one more time. And Kyle asks if he wants to tag in his partner, the wrestler for the people, Rex.
Now this could be very well be a mismatch, but Moses chooses to tag out and bring in De La Suede.
I believe I heard Raheem say he wanted Rex there because he wants to prove himself, and well, we're gonna see what the 160 Suede, Raheem De La Suede, is going to be able to pull off here against the 240 pounds or so Rex.
That's right. I wonder if Raheem's ever watched any of Rex's matches.
I think Raheem De La Suede spends a lot of time looking at himself in the mirror, so I don't know if he'd have time to break through that and watch some tapes.
That's right. I know Rex likes to cut it up in the ring sometimes, but that's a big, strong man he's facing right now. And
Raheem De La Suede, very agile. He's going to want to quicken the pace up immediately. Instead, he goes for a lockup. Rex immediately grabbing the arm, cinching into a hammerlock, right back into a headlock. There's a solid wrist lock right there by the wrestler for the people, Rex.
Rex going move to move to move.
Oh, a front flip there by De La Suede.
There's Raheem showing just why he is who he is. A lot of flash, a lot of agility.
Now Rex gonna do a kip up.
And Rex showing he can be a little flashy too right there.
And snapmare, no, Raheem De La Suede. Great agility there.
Yeah, you're not going to knock Rex down like that.
You gotta question the tactics there. And I think Rex is saying go ahead and do another shoulder tackle and let's see how it goes for you again. Off the ropes. Rex not even moving, barely bracing for impact.
Rex actually seeming a little confused as to why Raheem would like to keep trying this.
And Raheem going for a crossbody. Rex catches him immediately. Raheem on his feet.
And a drop
big time
kick to
drop
Rex.
kick. Look at how high Raheem De La Suede gets off those drop kicks.
That's right.
Jumps a few stories in the air. Kick right to the mouth. Big splash there by De La Suede.
Brings him out to the center of the ring.
And neck breaker? Nope. Off the rope De La Suede goes. And an elevator flapjack. Raheem got thrown. Probably saw some clouds there for a moment and right back down to the mat as Rex is going to go for that patented senton. Oh, a splash instead. And now a cover.
Splash.
I think he's got a cover there, Richard. And a 2 count as Raheem still in this match.
Unexpected move there from Rex with the frog splash.
Yeah, he normally does a big back to belly senton, but going for the splash instead here, Art. A new Rex we are seeing. Now focusing more on those ribs with that rib crusher.
Trying to ground De La Suede.
That's exactly how you got to do going up against this new up-and-comer. If you can't breathe through your ribs being bruised, then you can't fly.
Another pin attempt.
2 count again there.
De La Suede looking to get a tag to his partner now.
I don't think Rex is going to allow that to happen. That's now a inverted bear hug, applying waist lock pressure to the ribs. The sternum of Raheem De La Suede.
Making it even harder for him to breathe.
Absolutely, just squeezing the oxygen right out of him as it's coming back in. And these fans
getting behind De La Suede here.
couldn't have said it better myself. Going for a victory roll of his own. And Rex kicking out at 1. Getting back to his feet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to see this action live, we encourage you to go to www.harleyrace.com as Rex slamming him down with an inverted F5. And also to watch these matches in their entirety, go to WorldLeagueWrestlingTV.com. As there's a 2 count there as Raheem De La Suede kicks out. An inverted F5 into a flapjack style by Rex. I don't think we've seen him pull out that move.
No, that's definitely a new one, I'll tell you. De La Suede showing a whole lot of intestinal fortitude just kicking out of that.
That's certainly a tough young man. The exact type you would suggest would come out of the Harley Race Wrestling Academy. And I think Rex is going to go for the patented, I think he calls this the People's Senton. He'll bounce off one rope, go into the next. And big man misses.
Luckily that he moved there.
Raheem needs to get a tag. He looks like he's lost in the ring, doesn't know where his partner is, still trying to get his bearings. Rex, if he wants to take advantage of it, needs to quickly. But Rex is back on his feet. Back elbow there by Raheem De La Suede.
He's going to go to the ropes now.
Went for a blindsman crossbody, connects. There's a 2 count there. De La Suede back in control, but he might still consider getting a tag to the fresh Moses.
It's amazing how this young man can bounce back after the punishment he took. But he's also got to be aware of the fact that he's took that punishment, and looks like Rex is about, there's a tag from Raheem.
Tag to Kyle as well. Big wild clothesline there. Back elbow. Leg lariat there, catching him off guard. Moses and trying to keep up to Kyle Roberts' speed. I don't think that's going to quite work out. Big shotgun drop kick to the corner.
Kyle Roberts just keeping on firing.
Off the ropes there. Kyle gonna go for big Pele kick. Looks like he's gonna go for his vintage springboard hold here. And slips, but I think he's still connected with a little bit of it.
I don't think he got all of that, but
Raheem De La Suede saving the pinfall anyway. Now De La Suede with a swinging inverted neck breaker.
he's got to be careful. He's not the legal man.
Oh, and Richard White trying to get him out of there. We might want to start the count sometime soon. But Rex now sliding in. De La Suede, I think he noticed Rex, goes flying through the air. De La Suede may be in a different zip code at the moment, as now the wrestlers for the people.
Kyle tags out. And now Rex is in there with Moses.
Looking to get him up as Kyle getting onto the other angle top rope.
Some kind of double team move getting ready to happen here.
Looks like Rex is going to go for a superplex.
High rent district. Moses down.
Superplex.
Frog splash.
Frog splash combination. Rex, of course, the
He's in a
legal
pinning
man.
predicament. 1, 2, 3.
And still, your World League Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Kyle Roberts and Rex.
One mistake is all it takes, and they can pounce on you.
I believe it was Raheem being a little arrogant there with waiting too long to get the tag, let Kyle Roberts gather his bearings and get ready for him. The Tag Team Champions, firm control, but what a great showing by the up-and-coming Moses and Raheem De La Suede. How courageous of the former champion to attack the young man after a tremendous contest for
How
the tag team belt.
courageous of Moses to kick out.
Still kicking out, still tough Moses is. He's not going to give up that easily, but you got to wonder if that was just reflex or if he's actually still all there as the fans are firmly behind him as John Webb looks at his handiwork.
And he seems to be proud of himself, too.
Kick right to the back. I think that might have woke Moses up a little bit as his eyes are now actually open after those cannonballs to the corner. And a kick right to the stomach to send him right back down. Of course, John Webb is in firm control of this contest.
I'm just in shock at the actions of John Webb here. This is something, like you said earlier, this is something we would have never seen a year ago. And now he shortcut to win. He didn't want to fight him earlier. Surprise attacks him after a tag team match.
Now just grinding on the face of Moses with his boot there. And look, he's laughing at his own actions there as he attacks this man who literally just wrestled an impressive contest for the Tag Team Championship. Took a superplex, a frog splash, but Moses is still staying alive in this contest right now. You mentioned
and he's still refusing to give up.
Well, you mentioned intestinal fortitude earlier, but how much of Moses, and John Webb sending Moses right back down after that knife-edge chop, grabbing him by the hair, not even giving Moses a second to breathe.
And he's just toying with Moses at this point.
It's playing with a wounded animal is what he's doing right now. He's just picking apart the pieces, He didn't actually want competition. Now, standing on the hair and pulling it out of his scalp, he didn't actually want competition. He wanted to come out here, get an easy victory, and try to prove, I guess, to himself and the fans just who he thinks he is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see this action upcoming live, go to HarleyRace.com for tickets to our upcoming events. September 14th, World League Wrestling TV taping in Troy, Missouri.
And September the 25th, we'll be doing a TV taping in Richmond, Missouri.
And then October 12th, pardon me, World League Wrestling TV taping in Troy, Missouri as well. You can come see this action live. Although hopefully you're not coming to see John Webb pick apart people like this. This is absolutely despicable, horrendous actions by John Webb here tonight.
Moses still trying to fight his way to his feet.
Yeah, John is arrogant, but he might be taking Moses a little bit too lightly and just kicks straight to the guts, sending Moses right back down on his back. At what point does John finally get bored of this? Now choking Moses on the ropes there.
All unnecessary. Asking the fans to cheer for Moses some more. You can tell that he's a little bitter that the fans were happy to see Derek Stone back in the company. And it just so happened to be the night he lost the title to him.
And so John Webb took that inspiration to change hands, change his ideas of what makes a wrestler. Moses moving out of the way, showing a little bit of life here.
Just trying to avoid the attacks of the former world champion.
Moving out again one more time. And John Webb wrung himself on that post. Now Moses. Big clothesline there as he stays alive in this contest. Moses now.
I can't believe he's even able to get up and do this.
How tough is Moses as John Webb gets back to his feet? Catches the boot. Enziguri.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Could Moses pull the upset even after the...
And kick out at 2. How tough is Moses going toe-to-toe with a former world champion after he already wrestled a match tonight, after he was attacked blatantly after that match to start this one by John Webb? Moses is now showing life and showing that he is still in this contest.
And that's why the fans love him. He doesn't have an ounce of quit in him. John Webb stopped him.
Stopped whatever was going to happen there. So now Moses going to hit that Russian leg sweep.
No,
John Webb blocking it.
And a super
kick.
Moses down to one knee.
And another super kick. Right in the jaw. Barely even a cover. And come on, John, just let the match finish. You've proven your point. You're better than a man who already wrestled tonight.
It's almost like the little bit of fight that Moses showed right there made Webb that much madder. And it might have been a mistake. Russian leg sweep.
Could have been a big mistake. Big Russian leg sweep from Moses. There's the cover.
2.
And John Webb kicking out. Now Moses needs to stay on Webb.
But can he, after all the punishment that he's taken? Can he capitalize?
John Webb's arrogance got him there. As now Moses looking to have John Webb once. You got to get on him, Moses. Come on. John Webb reeling as well, trying to figure out where he is.
Oh,
and
no.
A V-trigger-like shot to the face. I think that is all. John Webb now beating Moses after he'd already been beaten in a tag team match.
I don't know if you can be proud of yourself after a victory like that.
There's absolutely no reason John Webb should be proud of himself. Brutally attacking the already worn down Moses. Despicable actions by the former heavyweight champion here.
And he spits on him to boot at the end of it.
Spits on him in the end. John Webb standing tall, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you as always for joining us for World League Wrestling. The heinous actions of John Webb continue. I have been Terry Johnson.
And I'm Art Sky.
We hope you join us next time for another edition of World League Wrestling TV. And you, me, we are World League Wrestling.